Patton Sports Videocast is brought to you by Snap Laces. Snap Laces' elite lacing system was designed for world-class athletes. They come in hundreds of color combinations so you can perform well and look great at the same time. Buy a set online today by clicking through the top image on mopattonsports.com. LT360 is a health and weight loss company based in Brentwood, led by Coach Scott Oatsvall and Brent High. They have helped more than 700 clients in the last year get healthy, lose weight, and feel better with an all-natural program and simple approach to exercise and nutrition. LT360 offers free health and wellness seminars each week. For more information, visit their website at lt360.com or call them at 615-312-8244. Whether you are looking for seafood, vegetarian options, or delicious fresh prepared meats, Tzatziki's Mediterranean Cafe has menu items that are sure to satisfy. The recipes are all made fresh and inspired by Mediterranean cuisine. Tzatziki's is open for lunch and dinner and provides catering for events, both large and small. Order your favorite entree by using the To-Go Order app on your phone. Tzatziki's is more than a restaurant. It's a take on the idea that great food brings people together. Visit Tzatziki'sCafe.com for a listing of locations in the Nashville area.
I want to welcome everybody to the Patton Sports video cast. You'll notice the surroundings. You'll notice my shotgun guy here, McKinley Young, who is a Metro Nashville sports personality, has come on board with Patton Sports, and I'm happy to have him. He also teaches here at Pearl Cone, and we are in the practice gym. Coach Kendra Bailey and the Lady Firebirds getting a little film work in as they get ready for Maplewood on Friday night. But we're gonna try to get you up to speed on what's going on in the winter sports world in Middle Tennessee this weekend. McKinley, thanks again for joining us.
No problem. Again, glad to be here. Glad y'all could actually come to my home, as I call it. I'm a graduate from here, so anytime I can try to do anything to help bring my school out a little bit more, it's always a plus.
Well, we're happy to be here. Going to catch you up on a little wrestling. Huge tournament this weekend over at Father Ryan, the Johnny Drennan Memorial Tournament, named for a former Father Ryan wrestler who died of pancreatic cancer. But this is the 48th year for that tournament, longest running wrestling tournament, I think, in the state of Tennessee. So it's a pretty big deal, and they got 31 teams coming up for a two-day event. A lot of local teams going to be involved in that one. Obviously, the host Irish, who they know how
to win over there.
They do, and they know how to host. They know how to host a tournament. They've won this thing most of the time. So look for them to be on top when the smoke clears. But also BGA, Brentwood Academy, Clarksville, Ensworth, Franklin Road Academy. A lot of local teams. I don't know if I want to try to name them all, but a lot of local teams and a lot of local talent. And again, it starts with Ryan. They're the #1 team in the state in the Tennessee Coaches Poll. They have been for about the last month or so. Really wrestling well right now. They got about 3 or 4 guys to keep an eye on, including senior Kirby Simpson and Ben Stacy and a young kid, Eli King, and all those guys are really wrestling well for them right now.
Hey, this is the time to get ready to get yourself prepared, to get ready for the duels coming up, and set yourself off and start the new year off and work your way to a state championship.
Exactly, and this tournament, you'll see some guys that are going to be state champions, going to be at the top of that podium next month down at the Ag Expo in Franklin. And like I said, it's Friday and Saturday, 2-day event. Really get you ready as far as that goes, because you've got to get weighed in on Friday, wrestle 2 or 3 matches, come back on Saturday, get weighed in again. So it's really kind of that state tournament type atmosphere and preparation and that kind of thing. And I think that's probably why so many teams like participating in this tournament in particular, because it does kind of have that state tournament feel, both from a preparation standpoint and from a competition standpoint. Again, 31 teams coming in here, and not all of them local. You've got Alcoa coming in, you've got a couple of teams coming over from Arkansas, that type thing. So it's a big deal over there. So if you want to see some really great wrestling, get out to Father Ryan. They start at 2 on Friday, come back at 10 o'clock on Saturday. Semifinals will be around 2 o'clock. If you've been around wrestling, you know nothing starts on time. But semifinals will be approximately 2 o'clock on Saturday. Championship matches will be at about 6 o'clock on Saturday evening. So get out there and check that out as wrestling begins to heat up for real right about now that we're back from the break.
Exactly.
Also, want to recognize and congratulate our Taziki's Cafe Wrestler of the Week. A little something new here. Owen Schnedler, a 126-pound sophomore down at Independence. Owen lost his opening match of the season, hadn't lost since. 31-1, 11 pins. He's won tournaments at Huntsville. He won the Mayor Garston Invitational down at Independence over the Christmas break, and he won last weekend up at Hendersonville. So this young guy's on a roll, and he's going to be something to watch. But want to congratulate him. He's our Taziki's Cafe Wrestler of the Week. We'll be getting him a gift card to Taziki's, and he'll actually be able to eat because they've got a lot of really nutritious stuff over there at Taziki's. So he'll be able to go over there and use that, and we'll be taking care of all of our wrestlers and our boys and girls basketball players of the week, who you'll hear about here in just a second. But congratulations to Owen, and get out and check out the Ryan Invitational this weekend if you get a chance. And when we come back, we're going to get into a little basketball.
Oh, yeah.
John Mayer Builders proudly sponsors the Patton Sports Videocast. With over 1,500 homes built in Middle Tennessee, John Mayer Builders knows the importance of families and communities. They have numerous business awards to their credit, proving that John Mayer Builders is built to win. Like them on Facebook. John Mayer Builders, our reputation is building.
Southern Athletic Fields originated in 1996 when Bill Marbett formed a company specializing in baseball and softball field materials. SAF has since grown and now has sales reps to cover over 12 states with products servicing many outdoor sports. Southern Athletic Fields takes great pride in working with our customers to achieve the best athletic field possible. Visit our website at www.southernathleticfields.com or like them on Facebook. Dirt, you gotta love it.
Great teams have talent. They also have the necessary tools for success. BSN Sports delivers these tools whether your team needs uniforms, apparel, or athletic equipment to achieve greatness. Just like a winning teammate, BSN Sports is there for you. Their unmatched service ensures that you have best-in-class equipment for championship-level performance, plus uniforms and athletic apparel from the best brands in the industry to look your best when hoisting your trophy. As an All-State agent in Murfreesboro, James Knight knows many local families. His knowledge and understanding of the people in this community helps him provide customers with an outstanding level of service. He helps families like yours protect the things that are important: your family, home, car, boat, and more. He's proud to work with a company like Allstate. As a small business owner, he understands the importance of building a solid foundation for the future and developing long-lasting customer relationships. When you leave his office, I hope you'll feel confident, informed, assured, and satisfied in your choices, the way you should feel.
McKinley, we got some girls basketball coming up this weekend. Obviously, big game, huge game over at Dickson County, 11 AAA. Yeah. Dickson County is off to a 13-2 start. They're 3-0 in that district. Ravenwood comes to town. Ravenwood 13-3, 3-0 as well. So big game early on. Kind of looking at that district, it's kind of looked like it was going to be Dickson County and everybody else, but Ravenwood is really kind of hanging around the top there and got a chance to go over there and do some damage early.
Yeah, I think some of that football that Ravenwood's been playing lately is kind of trickulated over to the basketball court, because the ladies right now, they're playing well, playing great team ball, doing the things that you need to do, and going down to Dickson County, a tough environment to play in. Dickson County's been tough over the past couple of years. So that game right there is probably going to shut Dickson County down. Everybody will be in the gym. It's going to be rocking and rolling.
You know, it's fun over there. Like you said, when you kind of got that community support like that, really makes for a nice environment if you're the home team.
Exactly.
So it could be an interesting situation for Ravenwood. Saw them a few weeks ago in the Battle of the Woods, and Kiara Downey is a young lady to kind of keep an eye on, and their three-point shooting, they hit like 9 against Brentwood that night, and Mariska Harris has them playing really balanced on offense, and got a lot of folks that can hurt you. So they've won 8 of their last 9 games now. Dickson County's won 11 of their last 12. Their only loss was in the finals of the Above the Rim tournament down at Centerville to a pretty good Brentwood Academy team. So
that's a great way to come in.
Yeah, so they bounced back. They beat Centennial earlier this week. So again, big game for both those teams in District 11 AAA play. Gonna kind of set the tone for both of them, I think. If Ravenwood even if they go over there and take a loss but play well, I think they got to feel pretty good about themselves when Dixon County comes back to their place later on in the season.
Exactly. Like you said, you never know how things can go. It's probably the first district game really coming in, hostile environment. The young ladies at Ravenwood really don't have anything but just to go out there and play.
Exactly. And Dixon County, we've talked about Lily Carter. She's one of our Dirty 30 selections, Vanderbilt signee, and she can do it all. She had 19 against Centennial the other night. Emily Beard is another kid to watch for Dixon County, a junior, and she's a three-point shooter. And so could be a lot of threes in this one by the time it's all over with if Ravenwood comes in and does what they do. So it's going to be a fun game to keep an eye on. Also, a couple of Division II-A teams to keep an eye on Friday night. Davidson's ranked number 10 in Division II in the Associated Press poll that came out this week. They go over to Franklin Road Academy, the number 1 team in Division II, and FRA took a tough loss Tuesday night to Ensworth, but so they'll be looking to bounce back, and that's a big game in Division II-A for those two clubs. Davidson's really gotten off to a good start, like I said, 14-2. So going on the road, taking on what's proven to be a pretty good FRA team. Another game we want to kind of keep an eye on: Hillsborough and Cane Ridge meet up in a Big 12 AAA game.
And that one right there is kind of going to be the one to kind of set the standard. Hillsborough kind of started off slow. They kind of been up and down, a little rocky. Get a couple, going like a 2-game win streak, then lose a couple here and there. But Cane Ridge under Coach Tribune, you already know Coach Tribune's been doing the same thing she was doing at McGavick all the way on up. So she has those young ladies ready. Hillsborough looking to make a statement, go out there and push. As right now, they're kind of right up there at the top of 12 AAA.
And I think Hillsborough probably has a little bit of a bad taste in their mouth from a tough loss that they had in the finals of the Overton tournament about a week and a half ago. They got knocked around pretty good by Wilson Central, and I'm sure Cherry Stringfield has definitely got their attention. So I think this will be an interesting matchup. Like you said, Joanne Tribune has done it and done it well for a long time, and so this is going to be a fun matchup in 12 AAA, and like you said, kind of set the tone early on in that district, I think. Down in Murfreesboro, you got Blackman and Oakland, 2 top 5 teams going up against each other. Blackman's ranked number 1 in the AP poll, Oakland's number 5, and
enough said.
yeah, exactly.
You know what you're going to get when those two teams, those two schools meet up in any sport.
Yeah, exactly. and so that's going to be a fun one. First-year coach Jessica Jackson over there at Blackman has still got the Lady Blaze rolling. Of course, when you inherit a Crystal Dangerfield and you inherit a Jazz Bond, there are a lot worse places to be as a first-year head coach. So they're going across town to Oakland. Oakland's got a couple of kids who have signed college scholarships with Shelby Gibson, who's headed down to Ole Miss, and Ansley Eubank. Almost lost the name. Going up to Northern Kentucky. So a lot of star power in this one, and every matchup in 7 AAA is a tough one, and this one's no different. So again, another game to kind of keep an eye on there. Up on the plateau, can't forget about those folks. This is a non-district game, but Upperman and Jackson County, a couple of teams that you hear a lot about that you usually see in Murfreesboro when all is said and done. It's a non-district game. Upperman is ranked number 4 in Class AA. Jackson County's number 9, I think, in Single A, and both those teams are off to good starts. So there's another one to kind of watch out for. So got some good stuff coming up here in girls action on Friday night. And also want to congratulate our Life Transformation 360 Girls Basketball Player of the Week, who will also be getting a gift card to Ziki's Cafe. Kayla Gerald from Greenbrier, she's a senior up there. She's averaging 18 points a game, averaging 8 rebounds, and she's also doing it from the perimeter with 34 three-pointers already this season. So
she's definitely starting to warm herself up.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a great person to kind of depend on when you know you're down and you know you need to get a bucket. When you got somebody who can rebound and score,
and score all over the court, apparently. Like I said, 34 threes. So we'll be getting a Taziki's Cafe gift card out to Kayla Gerald, and congratulations on her great start to the season. And when we get back, we'll get into a little boys hoops.
Whether you are looking for seafood, vegetarian options, or delicious fresh prepared meats, Tzatziki's Mediterranean Cafe has menu items that are sure to satisfy. The recipes are all made fresh and inspired by Mediterranean cuisine. Tzatziki's is open for lunch and dinner and provides catering for events, both large and small. Order your favorite entree by using the To-Go Order app on your phone. Tzatziki's is more than a restaurant. It's a take on the idea that great food brings people together. Visit Tzatziki'sCafe.com for a listing of locations in the Nashville area. At National Playmakers Academy, developing NPA athletes comes in threes. NPA develops its student athletes' academic, social, and football-specific skills. Next, NPA develops them for better exposure today, recruitment tomorrow, and college education through scholarships for the rest of their lives. We are proud of the outstanding athletes we have developed. We are more proud of the college graduates we have prepared. Work with National Playmakers Academy for developing gifted athletes into productive citizens. I2, Integrity Insurance. I2 Agency was started with one primary focus in mind, helping people. As a multi-line insurance agency, we do that in a variety of ways with a full portfolio of products. Whether it's life, health, dental, Medicare, annuities, or home and auto insurance, we design solutions that will meet your individual needs. Logo My Logo continually beats the competition by 3 points. Service, expertise, selection. Beyond promotional products, Logo My Logo delivers incredible service to its clients. Their service is only matched by their marketing expertise in presenting their clients in the most professional light. Logo My Logo's broad selection means that their clients have multiple options to communicate their brand strongly. Premier marketing solutions require service, expertise, and selection, and Logo My Logo keeps finding a way to win by those 3 points.
We were talking a little bit about Murfreesboro a minute ago, McKinley, and that Blackman-Oakland girls game. There's a boys game afterwards, and somebody's going to lose, and it's going to be the first one for whoever it is, because Blackman comes in at 15-0. They're ranked number 2 in the Associated Press poll. Oakland comes in 10-0. They're number 9 in the AP poll. So, you know, it's tough for a girls game down there to take a back seat, but this Friday that might be the case when you got 2 undefeated teams coming in the boys game.
Exactly. Like you said, anytime a Blackman-Oakland game, no matter whatever sport it is, they're usually at the top of the class in the state. So this game here is just going to be another stepping stone, another milestone for each program as both teams go out. It's probably going to be a close game. Probably going to get a lot of high flying going, a lot of 3-point baskets. So that one's going to be exciting and jumping around.
Yeah, get there early, and I mean early for the girls game if you want to get in for the boys game. You know, first-year coach over at Oakland, Troy Bond, he got initiated earlier this week into the Oakland-Riverdale rivalry. Oakland won that one 52-50 on a basket by Jaden Jamison with less than 2 seconds to play. 52-50, Oakland the final in that one. So it's kind of out of the frying pan and into the fire for Coach Bond and the Patriots here now. They won the Red Raider Classic down at Coffee County over the break, and so they really are, like you said, kind of rolling right now. But Blackman, the job that Barry Wortman has done over there since he got there, a guy with a lot of collegiate coaching experience, a lot of high school coaching experience, really took that program to the next level. They won a state championship. They are looking to go to the state tournament for their 5th straight year. So. For a young school, relatively speaking, they've really built some tradition over there, and really been balanced offensively, holding people to 44 points a game on defense. So they're getting it done on both ends of the floor. Really balanced on offense. Starts with Cedriantis Wilson, who is another one of our Dirty 30 guys. So they're playing some pretty good ball over there. Obviously, as 15-0 would attest, they won the Willie Brown Memorial Tournament over at Father Ryan over the break. They won the N2 Hoops Tournament down in Alabama earlier this year, and just playing really well right now.
Exactly. And like they say, defense wins championships. When you're holding teams to under 44 points or 44 points and less, pretty much that should be your standard to be able to win every ball game that you play, and that's what they've been doing.
Yeah, exactly. And they've not scored less than 50 a game, so they're giving themselves a little bit of cushion there. But like you said, when you're holding folks like that, you should have a chance to win every game that you're in. Another big boys game, Pearl Cone and Maplewood hook up this weekend.
That is always a big rivalry here in Middle Tennessee. It's Pearl Cone Maplewood weekend. As the kids have been walking around the school, getting a little bit excited about it, as probably going up against the best player in Metro basketball, and Bo Hodges. Bo is come back from an injury he had in football, kind of tweaked his ankle, but now he's feeling a little bit more comfortable because he's in his environment, as you would say. And that game right there is definitely going to be one for the ages. Over the last couple of years, Coach Pratchett and Coach Ty, they know each other. They started working together, so every time they go into it, it's a battle each and every day. So if you definitely want to see some great basketball and you're in the metro area, that's a game that you can check out.
And you know, that game in that district, they call it the Dirty Dime, 10AA. Pearl Cone and Maplewood, there's rarely a night off in that district when you've got Stratford and you've got East and that kind of thing as well. Don't forget about Lipscomb. So, but this was probably the matchup of the district on Friday night. Is that
exactly? It's going to be one of them, because you can never forget about East and you can never forget about Lipscomb. Like you said, East is playing well right now, but right now the way Pearl Cone is playing, the way Maplewood is playing, they kind of found their cohesiveness as both teams were trying to replace two superstars, a couple of superstars that they had last year, in Will Alexander and Jordan Juice Sandiford. So now Coach Pratchett, Coach Wilson, they kind of got their guys. Everybody knows their roles. People starting to take it in and understand their roles, and both teams right now rolling.
And that's what you like to see coming out of the break, getting into January when you start getting deep into that district schedule.
Exactly.
Pearl Cone, Coach Pratchett went down to Florida, took his team down to Florida for a tournament down there. We talked a little bit about on the podcast, all these teams going down to Florida, and nobody asked us to go. A little disappointed.
Yeah, I talked to him too early today. School was like, so you went to Florida, you couldn't invite us down?
Yeah. Brought us back some sand, probably
Something,
knowing him.
yes, sir.
You know, but a couple of other big games to keep an eye on over in District 9 AAA. Lebanon off to a 13-0 start. Got a big one. They've got undefeated Station Camp, the number 6 team in AAA, 17-0, and Station Camp's been playing really well. Obviously, I mean 17-0 kind of speaks for itself. But they won a tournament down at Hickson down in Chattanooga over the break. Yalen Reed, another Dirty 30 guy.
Yeah.
Been leading, again, another balanced team for Seth Massey over there at Station Camp. This may be their biggest test to this point. Jim McDowell's got Lebanon playing awfully well right now, 13-2. So, again, a chance for somebody to make a statement over there in 9 AAA. Also, another game up east of here, Pickett County and Clay County, a couple of Class A teams. Clay County, the number 1 team in Single A, they were undefeated till they lost to Macon County on Tuesday night, 80-73. Macon County coming out of AA, so that's a non-district game for Clay County. Tough loss. Be interesting to see how they come back and regroup in District 7A play over there against a really good Pickett County team.
Always something about them county schools. It's every time you see or hear Pickett County or Ray County or someone like that, they always seem to kind of stack up and match up when they face each other. So, again, like you said, this is going to be a big test for them. It's in the district, so.
Yeah, and like you were saying about Dixon County earlier when we were talking about the girls' game over there, that only game in town kind of thing, that community support really kind of creates that environment that can be fun if you're the home team again, and can be a little daunting if you are the visitor. So Pickett County going into Clay County coming off a loss. Be interesting to see how they bounce back from that. That'll be one to keep an eye on. Our Snap Laces boys basketball player of the week gets a gift card to Taziki's Cafe, 7 locations in and around Nashville. So be on the lookout for that. Darius Garland, the sophomore guard over at Brentwood Academy, he's got the Eagles off to a 13-1 start, averaging almost 20 points a game, 19.8 points, 5.2 assists. Nice little combo guard.
Exactly. Sharing the basketball, being able to get himself baskets when he needs to, but also getting his teammates involved and making his job a lot easier.
Absolutely. He was the MVP at the King of the Bluegrass tournament up in Kentucky, which the Eagles won. He was all tournament at the Go Southern Beach tournament down in Florida over Christmas, where Brentwood Academy lost in the finals to Christian Brothers. So he's off to a nice little start, and so are they. Again, 13-1 after beating Montgomery Bell Academy in a big Division II AA game earlier this week, and certainly somebody that, even as a sophomore, has really made a name for himself in the area, and certainly going to be a kid that we can continue to keep an eye on. So want to congratulate Darius, and want to keep an eye on some of these ball games. Like I said, be sure and get out to some. If you're not at the Ryan Wrestling Tournament this weekend, get out and see some basketball, because there's a lot of good games out there.
Or try to hit both. You can hit basketball on Friday, the tournament on Saturday. It's so much great high school action throughout when it comes to wrestling, basketball, any winter sports you got track coming up soon. So hey, go out and support.
Get out and support. There you go.
Mo Patton Sports Videocast is brought to you by Snap Laces. Snap Laces' elite lacing system was designed for world-class athletes. They come in hundreds of color combinations, so you can perform well and look great at the same time. Buy a set online today by clicking through the top image on mopattonsports.com. LT360 is a health and weight loss company based in Brentwood, led by Coach Scott Oatsvall and Brent High. They have helped more than 700 clients in the last year get healthy, lose weight, and feel better with an all-natural program and simple approach to exercise and nutrition. LT360 offers free health and wellness seminars each week. For more information, visit their website at lt360.com or call them at 615-312-8244. Whether you are looking for seafood, vegetarian options, or delicious fresh prepared meats, Taziki's Mediterranean Cafe has menu items that are sure to satisfy. The recipes are all made fresh and inspired by Mediterranean cuisine. Taziki's is open for lunch and dinner and provides catering for events, both large and small. Order your favorite entree by using the To-Go Order app on your phone. Taziki's is more than a restaurant. It's a take on the idea that great food brings people together. Visit tazikiscafe.com for a listing of locations in the Nashville area. Again, want to congratulate Owen Schnedler from Independence, our Taziki's Wrestler of the Week. Want to congratulate Kayla Jarrell from Greenbrier, our Life Transformation 360 Girls Basketball Player of the Week. And again, Darius Garland from Brentwood Academy, our Snap Laces Boys Basketball Player of the Week. We'll be getting you guys some stuff in the mail or making a little stop by your school. Look out for us. So again, McKinley Young, I'm Maurice Patton. Be sure and like Mo Patton Sports on Facebook. Check out the website. Check out our podcast, our video casts, and all of our written content. Want to again thank Coach Kendra Bailey here at Pearl Cone for letting us take over her gym here for a few minutes and get y'all up to speed on what we've got going on this weekend in winter sports in Middle Tennessee. We'll see y'all soon.